Edit uniform submit. Edit entering uniform. Ready.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome everyone to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Oregon Ducks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Indiana Hoosiers offense takes the field. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game. What players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Hoosiers send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. So Oregon's offense will go to work for the first time. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question is the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love them.
Moore will throw. Makes the catch. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down at the 42. The Ducks headed quickly to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Hits it in stride at the 10. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. And the Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. They're going to run it.
Touchdown, you can barely hear yourself think. Autzen Stadium, one of the most special places in all of college football, and easily one of the loudest stadiums, is now going off. We've all called games here before. We love coming to Eugene. This place is magic, and it's because of these fans.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Fielded in the end zone, it's Morris. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. to throw on first down off the play fake. He hurls one deep down the left side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. A dangerous cover man and a dangerous return man after the pick as he gets it all the way to the 44-yard line.
Backs up.
Running to the left. Finds a little space. Fights off the defender. Good, solid kick up there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Ducks trying to win the day by running for another first down.
Run the football. It's always been the staple. We can go back as far as you want with Oregon teams. The ones that were good, they were built on the running of the football, the physicalness. Run the ball, baby.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Moore to the air. He's got the back in the middle. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
Categories. You have 9 options.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Entering play call, empty base, from I-form, hail, string up, Y off. There are 3 categories.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Backs up.
They'll try the run. And he rolls out of the house. Touchdown, Ducks!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call.
Excellent.
The Ducks have this offense rolling.
Backs up.
They'll try to pass their way in. And they didn't get it forward and inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
Entering play call, inside zone. Play formation. I-4 pro curls.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Try to march their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oregon!
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Lead to 14. So they moved the ball 43 yards on that drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. We're seeing slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Makes the catch. It's Cooper. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Makes the grab. It's Cooper. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
Quarterbacks are just like anybody else. They get in rhythms. And to get in a rhythm early on third down and have a little success here and get the sticks moving, great chance to continue to get this offense moving down the field to get some more points.
Looking to throw on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And the defense, got him at the 27.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first two drives, and they're back to work now. They'll operate out of split backs. Looking for space. It's Whittington. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. Second and 7. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way. Who wins this one?
Direct snap. Slithers into space. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play. 15 yards on that one, and a first down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Might be changing the route. Moore will throw. Fires left. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Looking for more room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Option is set. Cover 3 Sky.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is...
Oh, he's got some space. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that end route.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Off the play fake. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder, but the snapping the football, everybody being on time, man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
He wants to throw it again. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
There are 6 categories.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defense all year long.
Base on side is selected. Normal.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Power football with the run. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. And the Ducks are in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24.
You love to see this on offense early in drives. Getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Ducks line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Moore to the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Casper. At midfield, he's got room. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
Well, this quarterback, I think, has earned the right to take shots here late in the first half. They've had a lot of success. They've got the lead. They're not going to play it safe. He's going to make good decisions, and when he has opportunities to throw strikes, he's going to hit those throws.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Still looking, on the move. Throwing on the run. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Oh, what a cut. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Under.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quick completion on the out. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Cooper. Oh, there might have been trouble if they hadn't knocked him down so quickly. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught close to the marker, it's Hemby. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning 2. That was beautiful.
The Hoosiers will snap it on 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Mendoza. Trying to burn this defensive back. Finds a spot in the middle. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Man, that is picture-perfect execution by this offense. That is how you close a half. Chewing up some time, getting in the end zone, a chance to tie this up and feel really good about yourself going into halftime.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. USC is down right now, but this lead is not insurmountable. This is a program that's produced Keyshawn Johnson and Lynn Swan. So big playmaking is always a possibility. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Michigan. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Quarterback making checks. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. The Ducks will hustle to the line.
We have 9 options for verticals are selected.
To the air on 1st down. Got a man. It's Stewart. Oh, spin move. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
And a nice job finding my wide receiver. And then how about the wide receiver turning into a running back, getting upfield, getting some positive yards, and getting the first down.
Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Whittington. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Moore will throw. Deep shot for the end zone. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
They'll leave it with him. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here.
Special. Option is set. Field goal. There are 6 categories.
And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. He splits the upright. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football?
Base model
racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in Austin Stadium.
Option is set tight.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They get ready to start this third quarter. Think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. And the Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. That's reeled in. It's Benson. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Want to crank the tempo.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Tackle is made at the 44, but he picks up 10 yards and enough for a first down.
Short cross.
Moore to the air. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He's going to take off. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
The give to the tailback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. On the ground, it's Hughes. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Quarterback extends the play. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Inside, AHB stretch. Double stack. RPO alert screen. Trick safe, shock slot return.
The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Patterns.
Soften him up with a run. Now to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Stewart. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. He wants to change this route. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Zings it complete to the right. Touchdown, Ducks! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Entering play call.
One of the reasons this offense is so... They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Play action fake. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Hey, this offense has been bad. After the first play, nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the third play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Lofts one high indeed. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Hoosiers will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. How about that last drive? Just park him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a master.
It's complete. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Keeps it on the draw. Fighting for the end zone, and he dropped it. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. Snagged in the middle. It's Cooper. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Well, this defense is going to have their hands full trying to defend the pass with all of these weapons they've got on the perimeter of the field. That is a great job bringing a dangerous target down right away after he catches the slant.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
Entering play ball 3i, there are 5 categories. Dots 3 to 4 options. Pinch up 0. There, on. Cover 4 drop
It's Mendoza. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
There's the pressure. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. The Hoosiers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Pucks it out of the air. He'll go out of bounds at the 22, methodically moving it away from their own end zone.
And they get the completion, and they get out of bounds, which is obviously important to stop the clock. But what's really important now is it's 4th down. And that made it more manageable, but obviously the clock is...
Lost one deep down the right side. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. And the Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Indiana! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that is the perfect way to cap off this drive. This thing started way back on their 2-yard line, and they methodically marched it down the field. You saw a little bit of everything on this drive. So at the very end, you pay it off. Really nice job running down in the red zone for the score.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This time they need to take care of the ball and maybe extend this lead, David. There he goes! Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
They've got the lead, but here in the 4th quarter, it's starting to dwindle. And if they're going to hang on to this game, they've got to be able to run it. It's a really tough thing to do when the opponent knows exactly what you're going to do, but this is what you train for. You've got to be the more physical unit right now.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Shotgun.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. Obviously backed up against it. Time running out. Got to get the football back. 2 good plays. Now 3rd down. I stay aggressive. Have to come after him. If they decide to throw the football, so be it. But stay aggressive.
There he goes. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
26-2.
And the Ducks with the 1st and 10.
Backs protect.
They'll try the right side. Past the 1st down marker and still running. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Ducks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They're going to ride this running back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
We love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting.
They'll give him a couple. That leaves them with 3rd and 8.
Shotgun.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Moore will throw. Oh, they're after him. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Shallows, shot shake crossers.
No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, going to the air. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go.
Tempadu, Sam Blitz, Tempadu, cover 4 quarters. Sam Blitz, cover 4 quarters.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Tight end finds a soft spot. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Defense not fooled there in a 2-minute situation. This offense trying to go quick game, trying to catch some blocks to see if they can spring that guy, but the defensive pursuit just too good on that one.
Got a man. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
And this defense taking matters into their own hands. 1st down, you get the sack. 2nd down, you force the incompletion. Now sitting with 3rd and long, you got them in their own territory. Big opportunity for this defense.
Looking deep down the right side. Got it inside the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the 4th quarter, that ramps up the pressure. With the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Okay, 1 possession game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
You got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't get tackled in front of the sticks. Make sure we're taking some shots down the field, chewing up some yards. Jesse, the defense will be vulnerable here.
Yeah, and I think because of that, David,
he lost one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And you absolutely expect those shots from this offense, and I love it. The defense was prepared. You got to know where the burners are. You know he can go, so you got to play that deep route. Big play, stay deep, and don't let anyone get behind you.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And it's so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
Quarterback on the keeper. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
There are 5 categories. Elevate options. Temperature selected.
Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset. But to my eyes, we saw 2 really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, 2 really good teams. They're both really good. And I tell you what, getting this win proves